A really immense challenge for Turkey, coming to Sweden to qualify for the first time if they can for the European Championship finals. A very, very difficult occasion for them against the Swedish side, which is disappointed since finishing third in the World Cup finals, and now playing tonight for, I would say, basically a great measure of pride. I think it's going to be difficult for the Turks because the Swedes have nothing to lose. At the moment they're on 8 points, Turkey with 14 points. Switzerland have already qualified. That announcement came a couple of days ago. And so Turkey playing in this, their 299th official international, looking to make history. Shot here by Schwartz. Well, Martin Dahlin standing in on top of the goalkeeper there. The Turks didn't like that, but I think a little bit of histrionics. Just for a moment, I thought there might have been a deflection there, but Osman just drew his hand away. Trying to go through in the break as Hakan. Well, Hakan's great asset, of course. He's a very powerful player, very difficult to knock off the ball. And he likes the ball played in front of him like that for these long runs of his. And talking about long runs, Martin Dahlin, certainly I admired him as much as any striker in the World Cup. Played in there by Alpay, back by Korkut, inside to Tulinay, good play by the Turks, back again by Korkut, and the shot eventually by Oguz, a nice build-up. It stretched the Swedes using the width employed by Korkut there and ending up with Oguz's shot. Drawing Teddy Lukic out of position. Very big Turkey support here, as there will be, I think, in England if they do qualify. Like it goes to Anderson, nice little flick inside to Pedersen. Brilliantly set by Rustu. Jürgen Pedersen from Borussia Mönchengladbach with, I think, the best opportunity of the game so far. He didn't take time to control that. There was a little bit of swerve in the ball as well. The goalkeeper did excellently. And they really have this Turkish defense on the rack now. Well, the Turkish defenders have been put through it, but I saw them doing exactly the same thing against Switzerland. This is Dahlin. Can he put it away? There it is, though. First goal, Niklas Alexandersson. But 90% of it belongs to Martin Dahlin. And just underlining how valuable a man he's been to the Swedish side. If you look back over the record in the qualification for the World Cup and how he played in the finals themselves, a lot of it is down to this kind of play. Look at the way he totally disrupted that defense and eventually leaving this space away in the right-hand side, and the easiest dab in by Alexandersson. Played by Schwartz. Kind of involuntary turn of the head there. You could hardly call it a header. Just made contact with it. Well, he'd been my team. Swedes not particularly enjoying this at the moment. Even though they're one up, they've watched the team struggling over the past few months. And now the Turks really do look as if they can fight back here. Ball played right across Hakan again. Oh, undoubtedly their best result was in Switzerland when they won 2-1. And they came back from 1 goal down in that game as well. That's how close they were to the equalizer. Picked up here by Oguz. Out to Tulinay. That must be... Oh. Well, I don't know why Thomas Ravelli is having an argument with his defender. I think it was good fortune more than anything else that kept that out. The ball just going too far to Hakan's left. All credit to the Turks. This is a team with a great deal of spirit to them. Nicely paid to Korkut. There's Hakan, yes! He's done it! And there's the coach, Tellin. Absolutely delighted with the way that was put in. And the Turkey support, very sizable and voluble. They've kept behind the team throughout this entire game. And both sets of players and supporters deserve that. The second half so far has been theirs, capped by this very neat header by Hakan. His fourth goal in the tournament. Despairing effort there of a Swedish defense that's looked more and more disjointed. Well, I think he got that through the celebrations more than anything else. A little bit of ice there, won't go to the head. Well, it's been an entertaining football match. Thomas Dallin hardly seen in the game. There is number 11, bound of course for Leeds United. That deal will be signed, sealed and delivered after this game. That's the official announcement. The Turkey supporters garbed for a Scandinavian winter and hoping for a blistering summer in England. Neatly played down, there's a wonderful chance, yes, Peterson! Well, he missed one or two in the first half. This time, 63 minutes, exactly a minute after that Turkish goal. And the Swedes are back in front, 2-1. Tommy Svensson on the right-hand side there doesn't look at all happy. Even at this stage, because his team, even though they've gone 2-1 up, have really been on the receiving end for most of this second half. You could say that that might be a little bit of an injustice. Now can they pick themselves up? Korkut again. That was a terrible blow to them. They scored that goal after so many efforts, and you could sense the players beginning to believe in themselves again. You know, the spirit was really showing, and now they're back behind within a minute. Back to Björklund. Mield had come back very deep there. I think that was unfortunate tackle there by the goal scorer Niklas Alexandersson. Very tough looking player indeed. Out to Lukic. Tries to get it over and missed again by Anderson. Dallin. And even that final stab at it couldn't count. And I put that down to very careful defending. Look at the way that Ugun comes right across there to snuff that out. Simple little header down. Look at the tangle of legs in there. Sheer desperation. And a phalanx of yellow jerseys keeping that ball out. The Turks are now throwing everything to try and get this vital draw. They cannot afford to lose this game. They must get a draw. If they get this draw, they know they'll be through. Well, you had Lukic and Anderson and Björklund in, and eventually scrambled away. Well, I don't think I've seen a Turkey side with so much spirit as this one. That must be in, yes! That's the equalizer. "18 minutes of the game remaining. And will they ever get up from that heap? Well, now let's sort out that tangle, because certainly Saglam, the substitute, crossed this. But I do believe there was an intervention there, and it may have come off Anderson. I suspect it did. Let's watch again as it comes across. Yes, we put that down as an own goal. They've never qualified for Europe before. The last time they were on the highest level was in 1954 when they played in the World Cup. Long, high, surely offside. As I said, back in 1954 they played and were beaten, trounced by Germany in the World Cup finals. Since then, the Turks have done nothing. They've always made passionate efforts to qualify, lacked a little bit of discipline and organization, which I think has begun to emerge in this tournament, and that almost did it again. Grave disappointment there. Corkut flashing this in, and not so far away. There can be little time left of this game. Turned out to be highly enjoyable. Dallin, could he ruin the party? No. Oh, he provides all sorts of ballers. You really need two men with this man all the time. One right on him and one just lying off him. Oh, and he almost got away with it. There we are, that's the time. The Turks on the verge of an historic breakthrough. It must be nerve-wracking for the players, the supporters, the coach Teran, who's worked very hard for his side. The Turks are whistling for the end, and it's come. Tonight they scored their 350th goal in international football, and now the consequence of that is a trip to England in the summer, and they thoroughly deserved it. What I like about them was they were twice behind, fought back twice, and they fought back not just with gusto and cavalry charges, but with very skillful football as well. Thoroughly deserving their place in the finals.